Okay, so double tap this symbol because I have a couple of questions that I want to ask Charlie Kirk directly about this unaliving, because I know that there is a lot of conspiracy going on. So I want to ask him straight up directly. So double tap the symbol. Let's collectively pull on his energy and pull on his spirit right now. Okay, the tools energy shows up right here, so definitely double tap the symbol because I think that this is going to be a really descriptive reading. Okay, so Charlie Kirk, what happened? Okay, what do we not know? The captain energy is what falls out. Okay, I believe that this could have been a unaliving attempt that came from a captain, that came from a higher up, that came from someone in control. Okay, y'all seen that card fly out from the middle of the deck on its own. What else? The May energy shows up. This talks about an energy that is consistent with declining to do certain things, or maybe he also declined to do certain conferences, and he declined to do certain conferences and certain things that the captain or a person in charge was not necessarily okay with. Okay, he's also saying that the problems and the issues took place in 2009. You have the church that shows up, which talks about a dwelling or a building that caters to the masses, that caters to a lot of people. And this could have been actually where he declined to go. Maybe he declined to go somewhere in 2009 that was a religious symbol or a totem for religion. Maybe he didn't necessarily agree with a particular religion or agree with what they were trying to spin. Okay, the letter M and C are significant here. When you combine the letters M and C, both of those alphabets in my version of tarot actually is the year 2022. Okay, the Leo energy is here as well. So you're talking about like the FEDS, the government. You're talking about a really, really big issue that took place in 2009, 2022. Let's refresh the energy. Let's see what's going on. Okay. Definitely feeling a heavy energy. So definitely double tap this symbol because, friend, not we need to keep me protected. Okay. I have a question. Did the person who is in custody right now, was he acting by himself? Or tell me about, let me get my question together. I'm a little shaken up, friend. Okay, so tell me about the person who is in custody. Did they act alone? The dark shows up. Values is here as well, and the family energy shows up as well. No. Okay, this says that they were either, I feel like they were targeted. Okay, I also feel what Charlie is saying right here is that there's some type of program, some type of entity or energy that targets individuals, and this is mechanical, but it's also bloodline related as well. Charlie is saying that the person who unalived him was underneath some type of hypnosis or underneath some type of programming and things like that, maybe since the age of 2. Okay, is that correct? The gypsy energy shows up. Yeah, that is correct. So when we're talking about the person who is in custody right now, you know, and going to be going on trial, there was something that took place in his life at the age of 2 that caused him to be so vulnerable to this particular system that's in the world. And I won't even say he snapped, I'll say he was commanded or triggered. Did he actually pull the gun, or did he actually shoot? The 2 of Morales is here. No, the verdict is here as well. He didn't shoot, but they'll say that he did. Okay, maybe this could have been planted evidence. What was the purpose for What was the purpose for them taking you out, Charlie? The couple energy is here. This also talks about they're trying to spin it like they did not want you to. There's a deep purpose here. Let me collect my thoughts. Give me one moment. Okay, so what we do know is that the person who they are saying actually shot or unalived Charlie Kirk, Charlie Kirk is saying they did not do this. Okay, we feel like this was a government entity. They're also trying to spin a certain type of narrative that targets maybe a certain demographic of individuals, but all of this is a distraction. Was this not supposed to go this way? The Hexala energy shows up. I think that it was very ill planned. I don't feel like it was supposed to go this particular way. Okay. Let's clear these cards and let's pull a message directly from Charlie Kirk. Okay, Charlie, so what is the message? The loud energy shows up. He's saying that certain names and things of that nature have been changed as it pertains to the people that's involved. I feel like he's saying that certain names have been wiped off a ledger or missing from a ledger. Okay, so I'm not sure exactly what type of ledger is associated with crime or that whole particular thing, but that is the message there. Okay, let's continue to pull a message from him and see exactly what else he's saying with this. The tongue energy shows up. Again, we have a religious totem or religious figure right here. He's saying that you cannot trust what is being said about his unaliving. He's also saying that they will try to say that there were 3 additional people, and those people would not be a part of this as well. I feel like what he's telling me is that they'll accuse the person who they have in custody now, 3 more people, and there's a total of 4 people, but none of them should be blamed. And I have a couple of questions I want to ask myself. Okay, I do. So, is this some type of mind control or hypnosis program that is relatable? No, hold on. Is this a government mind control program in general? Yes. Okay, notice the phone stands right here. And I feel like this is something that we're taught through scrolling, social media, things of that nature. Okay, it also causes certain people to forget or black out. It works well with people with addictions and things of that nature, or people with trauma, a deep-rooted trauma. Okay, is there anything that my ancestors want to say to wrap up this reading and this message from Charlie Kirk? The Gunza energy shows up here. Make sure that you are using a lot of mirrors. Make sure that you are using a lot of reflecting energies, especially in windows, things of that nature. Okay, I'm gonna wrap this up and digest this and lightly edit it and post it. But make sure that you double tap this symbol, not only for the protection of ourself, but for the protection of our mind. Okay, this is some wicked ass shit, and anyone can be a target.